Willie, man, what did you think about the main event just now?
Man, that was a dope fight, man. It was back and forth, ebbs and flows, you know what I mean? It was beautiful. Power shots, man. That was a really, really good fight. It's good to see Jean Pascal back, too.
Did you think the right guy won the fight?
Yeah, because, I mean, Pascal started out slow, and the guy landed a lot of big shots early, but then Pascal came on, he got the knockdown. Pascal was landing, at the end, Pascal was landing 2s and 3s, not necessarily like putting them together, but when he would land and then he would get on the inside, he would land better shots, and the guy he slowly took the play away from the guy, to me, from where I was looking at it.
Got you. Interestingly enough, Roy Jones Jr. gave you a shout out. He was just like,
guy.
you know, you're one of the guys that can give Canelo some trouble. So, in your view, why is it that you feel that you could give Canelo some problems?
Feet. That's why I give everybody problems. Feet. A lot of these fighters don't got feet. All of these new trainers and stuff, and they teach walk in like this and fight. You know, nobody teaches hand work with your feet, feet work with your hands. So once my feet start working, they get problems. This is why when I was supposed to fight Canelo in 2016, his trainer said we would never fight Monroe. If we would fight Monroe, we'd just go back and fight Lara. Lara kicked his ass. So you're telling me I will go back and fight a guy that kicked my ass before I fight you? That means I don't want to fight you because you're going to kick my ass.
But before Canelo fought Bivol, who did you have winning that fight?
I didn't see the fight.
No, I'm talking about beforehand, predicting. Who would you predicting to win?
I thought Canelo would win, just because, you know, I mean, they've been lining up. Everybody's been saying, you know, that Canelo. I think Canelo is great, but there's so much weight on him right now. You know what I'm saying? To keep fighting these championship fights back to back to back. I'm not giving him an excuse, but to keep fighting these big championship fights back to back to back. But I think he just had a. I don't want to call it a cherry pick, but I think he thought less of Bivol. You know what I mean?
So you're saying it's not a cherry pick, but you kind of are saying it's a cherry pick. So be truthful. Do you think that Canelo thought that Bivol was going to be an easy fight and a cherry pick?
Well, this is what I'll tell you. Canelo's been fighting the same guy in a different body for years. Everybody's like, he's fighting these big tall guys. He's knocking these guys. He's fighting the same exact guy, just in a different body. So he hasn't had to change his hypnotic rhythm. Everything is straightforward, make a guy miss him, a taller guy miss straight punches, kill him to the body. Everybody says, oh, Canelo's a profound body puncher. Well, if the guy you fighting is 6'3" and you're 5'8", you better be a good body puncher. He got you beat by about 7 inches. So I think Canelo's been in his hypnotic rhythm of fighting the same guy in a different body, and I think Bivol showed him a little something different. I think somebody like myself, or like a Benavidez, you know, especially if Benavidez is big, strong, fast, and has pretty good feet, give him problems.
Should Canelo fight him again at 175, or should, like Roy said, leave him alone?
Leave him alone. I agree with that. It's just, like, he already went up and he won a light heavyweight title already. You know what I mean? Like, usually when guys go up and weight like Floyd, then, like, you know, go up to 54 and stay there. You know what I mean? Like, when you go up and you make history, yeah, I made history. I won the belt. Now I'm back down to my regular weight. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't know. I don't know what's going on in this camp. I don't know what the politics is like. I don't know what the business is. But I mean, I would say Canelo should just go back to 68, man, and fight Demetrius Andrade or somebody. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Just my last thing, actually. Can you just give me your prediction for David Benavidez versus David Lemieux tomorrow?
Oh, I mean, it's been a long layoff for David Lemieux, isn't it?
He's been active.
He's been active. I mean, I can't bet. I'm not betting against Benavidez with nobody. It's really nobody in the super middleweight. You know what I mean?
Knockout or decision?
Knockout. Somewhere by round 9, he's going to be gone. He's too big, too strong, too young. I'm gonna tell you, I saw Benavidez. This is when I knew Benavidez was a monster. There was a kid that grew up in the amateurs. Not grew up in the amateurs, but we were in the amateurs together, named Philip Benson Jackson. And I've watched Philip Benson Jackson spar and fight and watch him just crush guys. So when I saw Benavidez crush him, I was like, yo, this dude is super special. I don't see anyone beating him at 68. No one.